Hey kids, great to be with you. This is Pastor Steve. Welcome to Proclamation Kids Connection. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're doing well at home. We got to jump up. We got to get Professor Time. We got to get things rolling this morning. So if I can, get you off the couch, stand up, and first thing we need to do, let's get Professor Time. So get your watches out. We're with Time Machine 3.2.3. So here we go. Countdown, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I get to just confess I'm a little bit nervous because we've had problems with the time machine. So let's try to track him down. Professor Time! Professor Time!
Hi, Pastor Steve. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What?
How did 3.2.3, the new upgrade work?
You know, I'm a little concerned because there's a little bit of a delay and, we've had some problems. And so I just got to try to feel a little more comfortable that it's doing okay. Have you been working on it? Have you been doing anything?
I'm always working on it, Pastor Steve. Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
One of these days, it might have to shift up a number or two.
Yeah, I just, you working on it. Is that always good? Do you think you're working on it? You think you're making progress or problems?
We don't go there, Pastor Steve. We just don't go there. That's
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you all set with Psalm 23? We're going to be talking about verse 3 with the kids.
Number 3, that's right.
Good.
Absolutely.
All that's great. And then, of course, I'll do the verse memorization. You're going to teach Psalm 23, verse 3. And I think they're doing a great job memorizing it. And then we'll make our way over to the Craft Emporium.
That's right. And, Mrs. Steele's Craft Emporium.
And she's got some great things planned for us.
Excellent.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Good. Well, let's start with the verse, kids. Let's work hard on our verse memorization. And we always want to go through it just so that we're prepared for what's coming ahead. So we're going to go all the way through Psalm 23 to verse 6, and then we'll work on memorization verses 1 to 3, and we'll do that 3 times. Right? So, Professor Time, do you know where here we go. Make sure it's with me. Okay? We need this. Here we go. If you don't have a staff of your own, then you're just going to do this when we get to that part, right? So, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness. Righteousness is always Jesus. For his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Good. So kids, we're going to go through verses 1 to 3 here together. Right? The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So let's do that 2 more times. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. So this is our heart being restored like CPR. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So one more time. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So you guys keep working on Psalm 23. It's great. We're going to take the turn with verse 4 next week. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that's going to be a ton of fun. But
Oh, Pastor Steve, you're jumping the gun here a little bit.
I know it.
Oh, well, because we're still on verse number 3.
I know we are, but I think these kids are way ahead of us. I think they're moving quickly.
Oh, maybe they're really smart. I know.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we got the GP from verse 1.
Yeah, let's do a little review, right?
yeah.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
Yeah. Then we got the guardian, and we got the provider, and the guide, and the protector. That's
Right.
the good shepherd.
So let's just go through those. GP.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you got the guardian.
Oh, yeah. He
right?
takes ownership for us.
Because he's
as
the
sheep.
shepherd.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Lord is my shepherd.
Oh, yeah.
And as the shepherd, the
Oh,
P,
he
he's
provides for
he's
us.
he's a provider, right?
Oh,
he makes
yeah.
me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters.
Oh, and there you go. The guide is next. He leads. Oh,
Yes.
he's guiding us. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Guiding the sheep. And then the final, protector.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't got there so much, but
No,
yeah,
but
he's
it's
down.
going to come out, right?
Oh,
With the
yeah,
rod
yeah,
and the
yeah.
staff. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
All right.
So are you all set to?
We're all set, Pastor Steve.
Okay, take over.
Can't wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, kids. It's Professor Time, and guess what? It just so happens that we're doing Psalm 23:3. Oh, and you know what 23:3 is all about? It's all about what happens when we mess up. Oh, yeah. You know, when you take that cookie you weren't supposed to, or you tell your parent no and yell at them. Oh, or maybe you told him you did your chores and you really didn't do your chores. Yeah, and then, did you know that King David, the person who wrote this psalm, he made a really, 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 really big mess up. Oh, yeah. He effectively had somebody murdered. Oh, man. So King David understands this whole thing about restoration. Oh, yeah. So it just so happens that, but if we have something like murder, how do we get restored from that? Well, we can only recover because of the fact that the Good Shepherd shows us his mercy. Yeah, he has mercy on his sheep. Oh, now, did I say he has mercy on all sheep, or did I say he has mercy on his sheep? Oh, well, we find out in John 3:16, he says, Jesus talks about the sheep. Those who believe in him will be saved. They will be shown mercy. So it's his sheep. Oh, yeah. And mercy means, well, what is mercy? Well, it means that we've done nothing of value. We didn't do anything to deserve this mercy or whatever. No, we've done only things that, well, deserve judgment, really. And what does that mean? Well, that's sin. And you know what? We all sin. You bet. So, you know what? What does that sin look like? Well, like we don't follow the shepherd perfectly, or we don't obey the shepherd perfectly, or we don't trust the shepherd perfectly. Oh, yeah. And yet the good shepherd restores us. He forgives our sins, and we're once again at peace with God. Well, let's see. Have you guys all seen those really big ocean cruise liners? Oh, yeah, with like 10 decks, really tall. And it's like, what's on those decks? You got like fine dining, you got swimming pools, you got, dancing and the nice decks and sitting out on the sun. Oh, and don't forget the shuffleboard. Yeah, well, it just so happens that it's like we're on this deck of this ship and we're having all this great time. And what happens? We decide to go a little too close to the edge. Oh, yeah, we go to the edge of the deck and, whoa, we fall off. We fall all the way 10 stories down, all the way to the ocean. And what happens? Well, can we save ourselves at that point? No, we can't save ourselves. We're not strong enough. We can't pull ourselves back up on the deck. But what happens? Well, the captain, he takes and he throws a life preserver out. Oh, yeah, we grab on that life preserver and he hauls us back up on the ship. And of course, he probably is telling us once we get up there that, hold it, you probably don't want to walk so close to the edge of the ship, right? So that's kind of like what Jesus does. He rescues us. He heals our souls from our foolishness, our sin, and he puts us back into fellowship and communion and a good relationship with God. Oh, yeah, that's very important. And And guess what? He puts us back on the deck, in the deck of God's glory, right? We're back up there with all that great stuff. And he leads us in the paths of righteousness. He teaches us his right ways. The captain's probably telling you not to get close to the edge. Well, it just so happens that, the Bible, God says, for his name's sake, he teaches us his righteousness. Well, we find out how to live the path of righteousness in the Bible. Oh, yeah. It teaches us how to love God. It explains that Jesus sacrificed himself for our sin. We're forgiven and restored, and we get to live a righteous life because of what Jesus did for us. So why does God do this? He does this for his glory. Our rescue is for his name's sake. It is for the glory and awe and worship and honor of God. We are his sheep and we're the benefactors. We're the recipients. We get the grace. We get the mercy. Oh, God's awesome because he's done this for us. Our restoration gives God glory through, showing his justice, his mercy, his love, his holiness, his righteousness. Oh, wow. How does this work? Well, I don't know. After all, I'm having a hard time fixing something as simple as a time machine. How am I going to figure out the mind of God? But that's okay, kids. It's time to go to Mrs. Thiel's Craft Emporium. Mrs. Thiel, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Miss Professor Time?
Oh, I'm doing great as well. What do you got cooking?
Okay, well, actually, this week we are sending the kids their own packets again. We haven't done that before.
That's right.
For this Psalm 23. So, if we want, we can pull out all of the stuff that's in your packet.
Oh, all right.
So, and I'm just going to go through it.
Thiel, lots of stuff.
So we sent, in your packet, kids, you're going to have 2 weeks worth of craft stuff. Okay, so let me just take you through it. There'll be a letter that'll tell you what's all in it. But for today, you're going to need the brown paper. So put that aside. The pipe cleaners. Okay, and the string. Okay, that's just for today. And then you'll also see a yellow bookmark that has Psalm 23, so you can keep working on it. Maybe you can put it on the refrigerator. Your parents can put it on the refrigerator, and they can quiz you. And then we also have, do you see the stickers?
Oh.
Do you have stickers in yours?
I do.
Do you know what the stickers?
Oh, that's right. In our book.
That's right. So you have Psalm 1. You should have Psalm 1. You should have... I'm sorry, not Psalm 1. You should have Psalm 23, verse 1, Psalm 23, verse 2, and then you can put Psalm 23, verse 3, which is, He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
To put on the back side or the front side?
You can put it on the front side.
Oh, nice.
And then as the kids are working on it, they can add stars or stickers as they're practicing in their little booklet. So that just keeps their Psalm 23 little booklet all together.
Excellent.
Okay, and then actually, you'll also see, kids, a heart and 2 sheets of paper. But we're going to put them back into our envelope for next week. That's what we're going to be doing next week.
I better keep this in a safe place.
Yeah, why don't I take it for you, and I'll just put
you.
it right over here. Okay. So we've been working on our diorama, and I hope the kids have added maybe more grass and clouds. Last week we worked on sheep.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, more sheep.
Oh, mystery sheep just magically appeared.
That's amazing. Okay, so this week, you know what we're going to do?
No.
We are making a shepherd.
Oh, that's amazing, Mrs. Thiel.
And the shepherd has lost his staff. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
With the staff.
A candy cane staff. That's awesome.
That's right. So I'm going to show you how to make this, kids. So you're going to need your brown paper, your string, pipe cleaners, and you're going to have to ask your parents for 2 bits of foil. Okay, a big sheet of foil like this, and then a little thinner sheet. Okay?
I got him.
And we're making the man out of foil.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to fold the big sheet of foil in half, like this, and then we're going to kind of crumple up a head at the top, kind of like a head at the top, like just get your hand and kind of crumple up a head, maybe make a little bit of a neck, your big sheet of paper. Yep, fold it in half. That's right. Now just kind of crumple up the top into
Oh, there
a
we
head.
go.
Good job. Okay, and now you're going to kind of make the body. You don't want to make it too tight. You want to leave some room. And then at the bottom here, see at the bottom right here, we're going to kind of use our fingers to separate to make legs.
Oh.
Make some legs. Kind of go down like this. So it should look like this. Okay,
I think I got it.
let's see what yours looks like. Not too bad, not too bad. So you can keep working your legs, and then you can kind of roll up the bottoms to make some feet. Put it on a table or something to make it flat. Make it some flat feet like that. Okay, so that's the body. And if he's too tall, if you want to make him a little shorter, you just push him down together like this, the foil. Okay, and then it'll, you might have to work a little bit to make it stand. Okay, now this part, the smaller sheet, we are going to fold it in half again, and kind of make like a little, like arms, you know,
Oh.
like this. Roll it together. Then you're going to take it and fold it in half. So fold it in half like this.
Okay.
Okay, don't do anything yet. And then you're going to put this around the man or the body. And then you're going to twist one side together and twist the other side together. So now look at that. He has arms. Now, let's see if I can get him to stand up straight.
Amazing.
Not bad, huh? You got a body with some arms. You might want to make him a little bit skinnier.
Oh.
Maybe push it together a little bit. Okay, so that is the body of our shepherd. You can work on any poses you want to, kids. All right, so then the next part is we need to make him a tunic. So are you good?
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay.
Don't mind me, Mrs. Steele.
All right. So this part, well, that is well done. Good job. It's okay that he falls over because we're going to attach it with some glue. All right. So for the tunic, like this is a really big piece of paper. So we're going to fold it. You can fold it either this way or you can fold it this way. Doesn't matter. But I need a fold. And then we are going to draw, it's like a square with two rectangles at the top. So to see how this is kind of like it's kind of like a weird shaped square with or a rectangle and two rectangles at the top.
Oh, kind of like a cross without the top piece.
Exactly, kind of like a cross without the top piece.
Oh.
So here's a marker.
Excellent.
Let me show you. So you're going to do it at the top where the fold is. All the way at the top where the fold is where you're going to put the neck. So you're going to draw side, down, over. So it's going to look something like this. That's good. Very good. Then you can even draw a little circle at the top for his head. So where his head's going to poke through. So now you're just going to cut it out.
Oh.
Cut out the tunic.
I need scissors, Mrs. Steele.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you work on that, and let me just keep on rolling with the kids.
All right, sounds
All
like
right.
a plan.
So, kids, you're going to make a tunic. This isn't a dress, it's a tunic. It's what shepherds wear.
I better break it in a little bit on the
So-
sides.
So here's your tunic, and if you open it up, it looks like this, except I don't think I can get my guy's head through his shirt like that. So we'll just go ahead and cut one arm like that. So we can slip it around his neck like this, and boom, we have a tunic.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh, my arms are too
you know what this
long.
is for, right?
Oh,
This is his belt.
Belt.
That's right.
Nice.
So you can wrap it around your shepherd.
Oh,
We can wrap it around several times, actually, to hold it together. And then tie a little knot.
hold it together, guy.
And then tie a little knot so that his tunic stays in place. And it should look like this. Okay? It should look like this.
Oh.
So all we're missing is a face.
That's right, Mrs. Hill, we
So
are.
we're going to draw a face on the brown paper and then cut it out. Then you're going to tape it to your foil head so that our shepherd has a face. So it goes like this. So the shepherd, you know what the shepherd also needs?
What? What, Mrs. Hill?
A staff.
Oh,
All the shepherds have a staff. So that's what the pipe cleaner is for, kids. So you're going to take your two colors of pipe cleaner and you're going to twist them. Twist them, twist them, twist them. So you have different colors going all the way down. And then at the very top, keep twisting. And then at the very top, you make a little curve like that. And now you have a shepherd's staff.
Oh, very nice, Mrs. Hill.
So you can take the foil. What's nice about the foil is that if you bend it around the staff, it'll hold just right. Pinch it around like that. And now we have a shepherd's staff. So there you go. So, and we'll add it to our diorama, which you already have yours out. And here's my diorama.
Oh, nice.
That's it. That's
Oh.
our art project for today. Pretty nice.
Wow, look at all of this. Can I
Oh.
see what you guys are up to?
Yeah, here's our background
Okay.
for our mini mural.
I like it.
And here's our shepherd.
Wow, that is impressive.
So all the kids need to do is do all the steps for the shepherd and then
Then they got to place them.
probably put some tape down
Okay.
wherever they would like to. I'm going to put mine near the water. And this is what the final product should look like. As you can see, we have the river and the hills with the sheep and some awesome clouds, and then we have our shepherd.
Oh, this is amazing, Mrs. Hill.
Looks really impressive. You want to let them know about those packets?
Oh yes, kids, don't forget, these packets are also for next week, so keep working on your verses and save those projects for next week as well.
You guys are doing a great job on your dioramas, but we got to wrap up. We got to send Professor Time back so that I can head upstairs. So kids, jump up. You can help me send them back. Let's do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Professor, everything's working with Time Machine 3.2.3. We're thrilled that it's still working well. Kids, great to be with you this morning. We'll see you upstairs in a couple of minutes, and then we'll see you next week at Proclamation Kids Connection. God bless.
Bye.